Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Hermione's Horror Reviews. I'm really considering changing my channel name. Um, um, I really am because I, I kind of, I don't know. I've had the name for a year now or something like that, and I'm just like, I just want to change it to something else. I'm going to go on Canva and see like what I can get for free to put on my banner. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, so we're going to be talking about books that are coming out the 9th of this month, and really there's only 2 days that you have horror books coming out as from, you know, so the first one, so I'm not going to do the first because that's already passed. So we're going to talk about the 9th. And I don't have any editing abilities at all in this video, so please, please bear with me and everything. Everything's raw and unedited and all that stuff. Okay. So the first one is Broken Trail by Amanda Cassell from Camcat Books. I'll read the synopsis of it. So recently separated with her children going off the rails and her psychology career hanging by a thread, Claire begins to obsess over one of her patients as a means of escape. When the patient vanishes on a remote hiking trail, Claire feels strangely compelled to hike the trail as well. She may find her missing patient, and even if not, it could be a great bonding experience for her and her teens ride. Once in the woods, though, violent visions plague her dreams and begin to bleed into reality. With a close encounter with a benevolent spirit leaves the family scattered, Clara finds herself lost, stomach empty, and boots sinking into mud after days of rain. A sea of forest stretches out around her on every side, and somewhere in there are her girls. She must finally take responsibility and find the strength to outsmart what prowls the forest before the force that lurks there destroys them all. The Midnight Somewhere by John Copton by Blackstone Publishing. A man gets into a car that can take him anywhere he can imagine, including the past, into the worst mistakes of his life, a memory he does not want to relive, cannot escape, and is even more afraid to alter. A seemingly harmless, forgettable film about alien hand syndrome inspires a wave of self-harm among viewers, and even stranger things among those who have become obsessed with it. A woman tries to bring her dead lover to life through a macabre ritual that requires attacking his corpse. It is because she longs to be with him again, or because the two of them have unfinished business. The assorted characters in this thrilling collection encounter horror that range from mysterious to murderous, discovering that darkness can find anyone, anywhere, at any hour of the day. After all, it's always midnight somewhere. I really want to actually get this book. This book sounds really interesting. And I'll count that as part of my winter reading thing. Dark Sisters by Cristia Del Meester, St. Martin Press. Horror meets historical fiction when a curse bridges generations, binding the fates of three women. Annie Bolton, a healer facing persecution for witchcraft, bargains with a dark entity for protection. But the fire she unleashes will reverberate for centuries. Mary Shepard, a picture-perfect wife in a suffocating community, falls for Sharon and begins a forbidden affair that could destroy them both. And Camilla bursts in, the rebellious daughter of a preacher, defies conformist expectation to uncover ancient power as her father spirals into crisis. Three women, 3 centuries, one legacy of fury, love, and the power that refuses to die. Alright. So, yeah. Okay, so those are the books for next week. I will be checking back with that site again to see if there's going to be any other horror books coming out. But I definitely want to get that one book I mentioned, and we'll see what happens. So anyways, I'm going to actually get it on my Nook. I do love Kindle, don't get me wrong, I really do. But I definitely want to, I want to add more books to my Nook. Alright, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope all of you had a wonderful week. And I start another week myself. So I'll see you guys around. Until next time, stay spooky. Bye.